Well, hello and welcome to Straight Talk on Mining, the webcast series. I may be making forward statements, so be forewarned. We'll move on to the conclusion here of gold and silver epithermal deposits, module number 8, brought to you by Urania Resources Limited. And this is a sample from the Roșia Montana mine in Romania. This is a pink mineral. Again, this is rhodochrosite. Here's a scale bar. This is centimeters, each one of these little blocks here. And you can see typical kind of banding through this vein. And this is high-grade stuff. And there's lots and lots of breccia, broken up rock here that's been broken up and then solidified. And this is beautiful, beautiful ore, beautiful high-grade. So to recap what we've talked about here. Epithermal deposits are formed at shallow levels of the earth, and typically they're less than 1,000 meters below the surface when they form. They're confined to geothermal areas, and they can be found near recent or extinct volcanic activity. They can be incredibly lucrative ore bodies because they may contain bonanza grades of gold and silver. If the mineralization is confined to veins, they can be small targets to drill and difficult to hit. So persistence is required. You usually do not have success on the first pass. You got to go back and hit them repeatedly. And as I said, in the case of the Eureka vein, 5 companies, the company number 5 came up with the goodie zone. In the case of Fruta del Norte, we were the second company to be in the area drilling this stuff. So persistence is required. Modern explorationists use every tool possible to locate lucrative ore bodies. This can include geological mapping, geochemical surveys, geophysical surveys, fluid inclusion studies, like I just showed you with the salinity, and alteration studies. At the end of the day, though, it comes down to boots on the ground, prospective real estate, good observational skills and experience. And discovery is almost always by logical progression through a systematic technical program and not by luck. And the media loves to portray this as Horatio Alger stories and, like our pilgrim here, making good just through dumb luck. Actually, it's not like that. You have to spend a lot of money, you have to spend a lot of time, and you have to have a lot of training to pull off a discovery. So here we are at the very end here, the pilgrim in the bosom of his family. And boy, doesn't he look very different. His wardrobe changed. Behold him now in affluence and pride, surrounded by the forms he loves with joy on every side. Pressed closely to his heart he holds his wife and children dear, the latter shouting madly while the former drops a tear. And here's the boy with a big bag of gold that the husband's pointing at here. And it looks like an avaricious relative wants to get his hands on it here. The end. Thank you very much for your forbearance. And if you like, we will do this again. Next one would be porphyry copper deposits. Thank you very much for your attentions. God bless, and please stay safe.